Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're not new, thank you for clicking to watch another video. The goal of my channel is to inspire you to live your life and to live it freely. And today's video is on self-acceptance. In my last video, I talked about how there are two pit stops before you get to self-love. The first one is self-awareness, and the second one is self-acceptance. So if you haven't checked out last video, you should go ahead and check it out. I'll link it up here, and I'll also link it at the end of the video. And then, you know, watch that one before you watch this one, because it will make sense. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who liked, made a comment on my first video about relaxing my hair. Thriving, sis, she's thriving. But I will be doing like a relaxer update. Like if you have, I want to say if you have any questions, but I will be doing a relaxer update, I promise. So just because of the overwhelming comments, I will be incorporating hair into my channel. I just bought some hair vitamins. I'm looking at some products to buy, but I'm getting braids soon, so I'm not buying them anytime soon. But yeah, I just got some hair vitamins. I'll let you know how those work in the next 2 months, I believe. But yes, thank you guys so much. Now let's get into today's video. Now, what is self-acceptance? Self-acceptance means to be favorable and receptive to one's self. It means you favor yourself, you like yourself, you accept yourself for who you are, flaws and all, character flaws, physical flaws if you feel like you have any. Whatever it is that makes you you, you have to learn to accept those things. That's what self-acceptance is. It doesn't mean you don't get better, it doesn't mean you don't improve on yourself, it doesn't mean you change bad habits, but it just means that you accept who you are and you come from a place of, you know what, I love myself, I accept who I am, and if there's any improvements that need to be done, I am willing to do that. So my question to you is, do you accept yourself? Do you accept everything about yourself? Do you accept the fact that you're a certain race? Do you accept the fact that you're a certain height? Do you accept the fact that you're a certain weight? Do you accept the fact that you have a certain type of personality, like you're an introvert or an extrovert? Do you accept the fact that, you know, there's certain things that you cannot do? You're just not graced to do those things. I got a story. I got a YouTube, don't copyright me. But I would just share a part of my story. So self-acceptance was a huge thing for me because I had to accept my body. I am a very petite girl. I have been small since I was born. Actually, I was pretty big for like the first maybe 2 years of my life, and then as soon as I got into grade 1, I lost so much weight, and I've been skinny since for the rest of my life. So I didn't used to like that, and I didn't used to accept that about myself. I've been on amphetamine. I have done everything I could possibly think of to gain weight. It wasn't until later this year, or earlier this year I should say, that I was like, you know what, I'm done. I am petite. I was created to be petite. I am a small girl. Instead of wishing I was curvier or wishing I was a bit bigger or thicker, why don't I just wear clothes that suit and frame my body shape and make me look nice? Well, actually, this was my mom's advice to me. I'm just acting like I came up with it. I didn't come up with it. My mom told me this, but I accepted it. So now when I shop for clothes that fit my body. Before, I used to wear the baggiest clothes. Yeah, if you knew me in high school, because of how baggy my clothes were in high school, people thought I was anorexic. Yeah, someone actually walked up to me and was like, are you anorexic? I'm like, no. I don't even think that's a thing you should ask anybody, but whatever. That was high school, that was years ago. But yeah, that's the way I had to accept myself. I had to accept the fact that, you know what, I was created to be a petite woman, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, don't hold yourself to society beauty standards. You will fail, because one moment BBLs are trending, the next moment everyone wants a skinny mini. what you finna do. You just have to love yourself so that whatever season, whatever society throws at you, you're okay with who you are. Another thing I have to accept about myself is I am mostly introverted than extroverted. Like, I think this has to be the summer that I have gone out the most. Typically I'm in my house. There's nothing chasing me from my house. Like, everything is here. But now I go out with my friends, you know, we have a nice time, have a good time. Here for a good time, not a long time. Actually, I'm here for a long time, sweetie. But yeah, like, now I'm not trying to stop being an introvert, but I dibble and dabble here and there. But yeah, that's something I have to accept about myself, those two things. And I wanted to pull up a scripture. It's Psalms 139 verse 13, because everyone quotes verse 14, which is, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, which is great because you are. But verse 13 tells us that God created our whole being. Do you know what it means for your whole being to be created by God? It means your personality was created by God. It means your temperament was created by God. It means your looks were created by God. It means everything that makes you you was created by God. And because of all that, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. It's not just about physical, it's also about personalities, character traits, temperaments, and things like that. Another thing about myself, my temperament is I'm a choleric. A choleric is someone who is very work driven, very success driven, very like, let's go, let's make it happen. You constantly want to reach goals by the mile. And sometimes you do it to a fault, to the point where you don't even care about, you know, your emotions or the emotions of other people working with you. But I'm learning to work through it. I'm not changing completely, but I'm not being like super hard on myself or on other people as well. I've learned to extend grace to other people who may need it as well. So another thing is, do you accept your past life and your present life? Do you accept the mistakes that you have made? Do you accept responsibility over your life? You know, it's very easy to fall into a victim mentality. It's very easy to be a victim of everything. Like, I don't have a victim mentality. God has helped me rebuke that spirit. I'm not a victim of anything. I'm not a victim because I'm black. I'm not a victim because I'm a woman. I'm not a victim because I'm African. I'm not a victim because I'm Nigerian. I'm not a victim because I'm Igbo. I'm not a, like, if I wanted to be a victim, I have all these boxes of victimhood that I could check off. But why would I do that? Why would I mentally tell myself that I am at a disadvantage in life and then look to other people to somehow, I don't know, make me feel better about myself? So do you accept responsibility of your life? I take full responsibility of my life, that I could have been further in life if I were doing things different, you know? But that's not me saying I don't regret anything, but I'm just saying that the power to create my own life is in my hands. It's not in the hands of the government. It's not in the hands of my parents. It's not in the hands of friends. It's in my hands. You create your world. You decide what you want to be in life. You decide how far you want to go, how long you want to live. All those things, it's up to you. So do you even take responsibility about that? Do you take responsibility for that? One thing about me that I've learned through self-acceptance is that I choose myself daily. I choose myself every day, and I have begun to cater to my uniqueness. I've begun to cater to my body. I've begun to cater to my mind. I've begun to cater to the people that follow me on social media, actually, because, you know, I see social media as an avenue for me to serve other people in any way they would like to be served, whether it's through hair info or fashion or lifestyle or scripture. So, you know, that's how I see myself. So I accept myself. I accept that this is the calling on my life and I am going to walk in it. So that is it, guys. That's really how you accept yourself and how you love yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you learned from this video. Let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. And like I said, the hair update will be coming maybe at the end of summer, because I am going to dye my hair, believe it or not. I am going to dye my hair. So just leave me any comments you would like. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and if you've not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and check out my other 2 videos and follow me on all my social media. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.